In the grand chamber of the Galactic Council, representatives from 1,000 worlds had gathered, their floating pods creating a dazzling display of diversity. Yet even amidst this vibrant tapestry, one species commanded attention like no other, the Crix. High Commander Zexer, resplendent in his gleaming crystalline exoskeleton, hovered in the central pod, relishing the spotlight as he addressed the council. "We find ourselves once again discussing the human problem," he intoned, his mandibles clicking with barely concealed disdain. Ambassador Chen, the sole representative of Earth, maintained a pleasant smile despite the dismissive tone. Humanity had long sought membership in this august body, believing their unique perspective could benefit all. But the Crix, it seemed, had other ideas. These humans, Zexer continued, claimed their innovative thinking would be an asset to our council. Perhaps they could share their greatest achievement. What was it again? Ah yes, the pizza delivery guarantee. Ripples of laughter, some nervous, some genuine, filled the chamber. One did not lightly disagree with the galaxy's most feared species. Chen, however, remained undaunted. "With respect, High Commander, humanity has far more to offer than our admittedly excellent pizza delivery systems. Our species excels at adapting, at finding creative solutions to complex problems. Surely the Council could benefit from such skills." Zexer's crystalline form pulsed with dangerous colors. "Is that a threat, Ambassador?" "Not at all," Chen replied smoothly. "Merely an observation about the power of imagination and innovation. After all, the Crix themselves must remember what it was like to be an emerging species." Silence fell like a hammer blow. Nobody dared remind the Crix of their humble origins. It simply wasn't done. As the tension grew, Chen allowed himself a small, secret smile. The game, as the humans were so fond of saying, was afoot. And this time, the Crix might just learn that underestimating humanity was a very dangerous thing indeed. 3 standard galactic weeks after the fateful council meeting, Commander Zexer was experiencing what humans might call a very bad day. Reports of silent outposts and missing personnel flooded in, each one accompanied by a crude digital image, a human stick figure, grinning and giving a thumbs up. "Impossible," Zexer seethed, his crystalline form flashing with agitation. "We are the Crix. We have weaponized black holes. And you're telling me these pizza-obsessed primates are outsmarting us?" The command center fell silent, broken only by the occasional chirp of an incoming message. Then, a hesitant voice, "Sir. About that. We've detected no security breaches because, well, they're not hacking us. They're just unplugging things." Unplugging. If Zexer had possessed eyebrows, one would have been twitching dangerously. "Yes, sir. Disconnecting power sources, communication arrays. Our systems don't register it as an attack. And our troops." The officer swallowed hard. "They're surrendering. In exchange for pizza. And something called Netflix." Zexer's form pulsed with a kaleidoscope of furious colors. "Takeout food and streaming services, defeating the terror of the galaxy. Unthinkable." An alert blared, dragging the commander's attention to the main screen. A human, insufferably cheerful, grinned back at him from what was unmistakably Zexer's own office aboard the Crick flagship. "Thanks for the black hole weapons," the human said breezily. "We adjusted the programming a bit. Now they shoot sparkles and play disco. The engineers said it was harder than making them destructive, but we do love a challenge." As chaos erupted in the command center, reports of fearsome warships now hosting galaxy-wide laser light shows, Zexer could only watch in mounting disbelief. This couldn't be happening. Not to the Crix. Not to him. But it was. And as cat videos replaced battle simulations on every screen, as hardened warriors debated the merits of pepperoni versus pineapple, Zexer began to suspect that the humans might be more formidable than anyone had ever imagined. Aboard the Crystal Dawn, flagship of the once mighty Crick Armada, a baffled crew watched their instruments spew nonsensical data. Weapon systems that had leveled planets now generated heart-shaped energy pulses. Communications arrays blared ancient Earth pop songs. Even the escape pods had been reprogrammed, promising fun-filled adventure vacations upon activation. Zexer slumped in his command chair, which unhelpfully continued to offer massage options. This couldn't be happening. The Kricks were the undisputed masters of the galaxy, their technology beyond compare. How could they be brought so low, not by bombs or lasers, but by entertainment? Sir. A nervous communications officer interrupted Zexer's spiraling thoughts. Incoming transmission from Earth, sir. The view screen crackled to life, revealing a human in casual attire, sipping a garishly colored beverage. Hello, High Commander. The human's cheerful tone grated on Zexer's every nerve. I'm Admiral Ruse, Earth Strategic Command. Though most just call me the Galactic Party Planner. You. Zexer's voice dripped with venom. You're behind this travesty. Guilty as charged, Ruse grinned. Though I prefer to think of it as aggressive hospitality. How are you enjoying the chair massage, by the way? We noticed Crick physiology responds well to the shiatsu setting. Zexer spluttered incoherently, crystal shards flying in his agitation. We will destroy you for this insult. Yeah, about that. Ruse took a long sip of his drink. Check your sensors. To Zexer's mounting horror, the tactical display revealed the crystal dawn surrounded by a veritable swarm of human vessels. But instead of bristling with weapons, the ships projected massive holographic advertisements, touting vacation packages and all-you-can-eat buffets. This is your plan? Zexer scoffed, even as a sinking feeling took root in his crystalline gut. Advertisements? Ruse smiled enigmatically. Not quite. Zexer had only a moment to ponder the human's cryptic statement before every system on the Dawn went dark. Emergency lights flickered on, revealing a bridge crew thoroughly engrossed in their shiny new VR headsets, oblivious to the unfolding crisis. While you were busy mocking our primitive marketing, Ruse explained, we had our tech support infiltrate your ship. Disguised as maintenance bots. You'd be amazed how many of your crew signed the service agreements without reading the fine print. As if on cue, a team of human engineers materialized on the bridge, wearing cheerful IT department shirts and toting improbably large toolboxes. They set to work with unsettling efficiency, occasionally pausing to offer the still oblivious Crick crew complimentary stress toys. This is impossible, Zexer whispered, his form flickering with the Crick equivalent of utter bewilderment. We are the pinnacle of evolution, the most advanced species in existence. And that, Ruse said gently, is exactly why you lost. You were so obsessed with technological superiority, you never considered that a species might beat you with a smile. No well-timed software update. Brute force is so last millennium, you know. Zexer could only watch, jaw agape, as his crew queued up to receive their valued customer gift baskets from the human engineers. Distantly, he noted his own command console flashing a tempting limited-time offer for an exclusive streaming bundle. Perhaps, he mused, there were some things in this vast, strange universe that even the Kricks had yet to fully understand. As the hubbub on the Crystal Dawn's bridge reached a fever pitch, apparently, the human's benefits package included something called unlimited cosmic pizza. Zexer found himself face to face with the insufferably smug Admiral Ruse. Here's the deal, High Commander, Ruse said, idly twirling a stylus. You've got two options. One, you can keep fighting this, in which case. The human leaned forward, eyes glinting with mischief. We'll be forced to deploy our ultimate weapon. Despite himself, Zexer felt a frisson of fear. What weapon? Timeshare presentations. Ruse's grin turned positively feral. Trust me, after a few hours of that, your boys will be begging to surrender. The sharp crack of crystalline appendages breaking into anxious fidgets filled the air. Zexer shuddered at the thought of his proud warriors, reduced to quivering geodes by the humans' fiendish sales tactics. And the other option? Partnership. Ruse spread his hands expansively. We work together, combine our strengths. You get access to our entertainment networks, our pizza delivery infrastructure, even our novelty t-shirt factories. In return, you help us navigate the galactic political scene, share some of that sweet crystalline tech, you know, the stuff that doesn't violate the Geneva Conventions. Zexer considered this, his facets shifting through a kaleidoscope of pensive colors. On the one hand, the thought of allying with these maddeningly unpredictable humans galled him. On the other, unlimited streaming, a steady supply of cheesy sustenance, and the tantalizing promise of a little something called Casual Fridays. A notification pinged on his control panel, helpfully informing him of an exclusive offer. Subscribe now to CrickFlix and receive a free "I Survived the Human Invasion" commemorative mug. Well, Commander? Ruse prompted, one eyebrow arched expectantly. Zexer heaved a crackling sigh, his crystalline shoulders sagging in defeat. Very well, Admiral. It seems we have much to learn from your species. Though I must admit, I am curious about one thing your people keep mentioning. Pizza. Indeed. Zexer nodded solemnly. This foodstuff seems to hold great power over your kind. I would know its secrets. Ruse chuckled, a warm, rich sound that sent disconcerting vibrations through Zexer's resonance chambers. Oh, my crystalline friend, you're in for a treat. Let's just say there's a reason we humans are so passionate about it. The Admiral leaned in conspiratorially, voice dropping to a stage whisper. Some say it's the key to our success as a species. After all, who can resist the lure of a perfect pie? Crispy crust, gooey cheese, toppings limited only by the imagination. As Ruse waxed poetic about the wonders of Earth's premier cuisine, Zexer felt an unfamiliar sensation stirring in his silicon-based soul. Could it be curiosity? Anticipation, even? The galaxy, it seemed, was full of surprises. And as the scent of freshly baked pizza began to waft through the dawn's recycled air, mingling incongruously with the tang of ozone and scorched circuitry, High Commander Zexer, Scourge of 1,000 Worlds, found himself wondering just what other marvels this strange new alliance might bring.